So this is a quick walkthrough video to show you how to navigate through your advanced clinical practice portfolio to give you an idea of the structure, how the pages are formed. You'll see throughout the portfolio is made up of content with URL links, videos. There'll also be input fields for you to attach evidence, complete reflections and quizzes for you to complete as well. So we'll look at a few of the pages so you can get an idea of some of the ways you'll need to interact with the portfolio. So if there's a chevron here, it indicates that in all of those sections there are multiple pages beneath. If we open this one up, what you'll see quite a lot of these evidence sections. So it'll tell you what you need to upload within the evidence section, and then you need to open it up to enable the upload to happen. So to do that, if you click add an asset, it'll show you what's already in PebblePad, but you won't have that in there just yet, and you can use this upload new option. And what you've then got the option of is to either drag and drop your file or upload it like using a file picker. So I'll just drag and drop that to here. So what I'll see now is my advancing practice assignment is here. What you can do is change the title if you want to, but the main thing to click is upload. So you're going to confirm your upload here. And what will happen then is you can see that the advancing practice now appears as a file with a little tick next to it. And then what you can do is at the bottom here, you've got the option for done. And when I hit done, what you'll see is that my assignment now appears here. This is saying that it's partially evidenced because PebblePad gives you the option to say whether it's fully evidenced at this point. So if you only need to put that one file in, for this section, you can then tick there and it'll say this is now fully evidenced and it's got one document in. If there was more than one, if there's any of the sections where there's more than one document, you'll be able to see this add an additional asset option here. So you'll see these evidence sections in quite a few areas. We'll see another one in a second. What you'll also see are text boxes here. And you can just put whatever reflections you need to, and you'll see the box just grows as you need it to. So that evidence section, as I mentioned before, you'll see quite a lot. So we'll have another look at another section now. So if we were to look just at the next section, you'll see that there are two sections for evidence and the reflection. So similar in what you've been doing in the first one. If we look at just another section randomly down, you'll see that this one has got some more content and then an evidence section. What you will find throughout is there are some pages that are content driven, so they're giving you information. So if you scroll through, there's lots of useful information, links and videos, as I mentioned before. When we get into these sections from here onwards, what you'll see at the start of each one is the fun quiz, and basically the quiz is embedded into the page. So if I just scroll to the top of the page, what you'll see here is you've got the option to tick on your choices and then it'll tell you whether it's right or wrong and you can retry again. And if we scroll down, here's another one where you've kind of got a true or false and it'll tell you whether you got it right or wrong. Another kind of input field, which is similar to the reflection one we saw before, is you can type into a table. You'll see in any of the boxes where you can type text, as you type the text, this formatting toolbar appears. So if you want to hyperlink, you've got basic formatting for bold and being able to link to things or change the font, etc. should you need to. So that's just to take you through what one of those pages look like. If we just have a quick look at another one. And similarly, you've got the quiz there and then a table to complete. So we won't go through every page, but if you go through all of the pages once you've downloaded it, you'll see the input fields will be similar in terms of attaching evidence, completing boxes or tables, and also quizzes that are dotted through. So whenever you've completed something, what we would say is save it regularly. PebblePad will prompt you if you haven't saved for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, so just wherever possible save it as often as you can, and when you're finished you use the PebblePad logo to take you back and then you just repeat. So each time you want to come back, click on assets, and then you can go back in and edit any of the pages that you want. Your tutor has a link to these portfolios, so when it was submitted at the start, they can see them in the live state, so any updates you've done will be automatically reflected in the version they can see. Just to finish off, if we just sort of fast forward to the end of your program, just to let you know that once you finish, you can take all your PebblePad stuff and you can put them into a PebblePad personal account, so you can carry on using PebblePad for CPD purposes, or you can just have an area where you can keep the work that you've done here. So towards the end of your program, so don't do it until sort of right towards the end, you've got an option here for, in the additional settings, free alumni account. And so once you're coming towards the end, if you come back to this part and go to your free alumni account, you'll then be able to save everything that you've done in PebblePad and just have a copy of it for either future reference or if you want to continue using the system. So that concludes this video. Thank you very much.